Today we are exploring what makes content go viral in digital marketing. So we are essentially discussing about viral content. Viral content are contents which rapidly spreads across the internet, often through social sharing. It is characterized by its ability to generate high levels of engagement, typically measured through views, shares, comments, and likes. Viral content usually elicits strong emotional responses, making it noteworthy and shareable for users. So, we usually keep on hearing that one video or a particular video went viral, and then that particular creator got popular, got rich, and things like that. Okay. So factors influencing content spread. For content to go viral, there are several factors like why it's going viral and why people are engaging with it. So the factors include the relevance of the content to current trends, its creative and innovative aspects. So maybe say like India is currently maybe they have got ceasefire. So India had some sort of like war. They started a war. India went on retaliation against Pakistan. It's not about who is correct and who is wrong, but then we are just discussing the current trends. So since it's fight between two nations, so that one is trending. People are talking about it. Many people are talking about it. Like each and everyone is talking about it because it's two nuclear power nations who are fighting amongst themselves. War is never the solution, but then still that is a current trend. And then somebody who makes a very emotional content related to the current trend, that content has the possibility of going viral. There's also from time to time there's a cricket World Cup or like Olympics. Those things are trending, and then when people make content related to that, those have the scope of getting viral. For content, essentially for a video, say the creative and innovative aspects. If it's creative and if it's something which previously nobody have done it using their mobile phone, maybe they have done it using big cameras, and big Hollywood studios have done it, but then nobody has done something with their mobile phone, and that somebody does it, then that has an innovative aspect and creative aspect. So those content also may go viral. And contents which resonates with the target audience's emotions. So emotional content like uh, the world um, the world we live in, we have a deep respect for mothers. So posts which relates to motherhood, which relates to like maternity, motherhood, and things like that. So those are emotional posts. And now since there's say there are topic as like feminist movement and all those, like equal rights for everyone, like that, since we are paying our gratitude, always we always have been paying gratitude towards our mothers. So maybe even paying gratitude towards our fathers also is important, because father can never be soft, and he can never say like shed tear. he cannot cry, he cannot be emotional. So he just have to be strong, because he is sort of like that, like the ideal father. Everybody is not ideal, just like every mother is not ideal. So that with that feminist movement, those things also are emotional. Men also are coming up saying that, like, men also have mental health issues, things like that. So those things are emotionally connected. It's not that we are manipulating it, but then we are bringing it in front of the world. So that's those are certain some examples of emotional connects. There also can be other emotional connects, as in, like, for a national hero, or for a very special cause, maybe, that a locality or a nation would support. Additionally, apart from this, strategic use of platforms and timing plays a crucial role in enhancing the likelihood of content virality. So, timing is always important. If we post the content, no matter how emotional, how innovative, and how much trending post we are doing, but if we post it in a time when the people are not there in front of their mobile phones, say we post it on a weekday, we say if we post it on Monday around 10 o'clock, then Monday 10 o'clock, most of the people, like, most majority of the people are busy in their classes, are busy in their office, are busy, like, doing things. So those contents, by the time people start surfing their mobile phone by 2 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the evening, by that time that content will get pushed down. Other You will be seeing other contents and all. So, like that, certain content might get ignored. That's why timing is very crucial. And strategic use of platforms, as in, certain posts are good in reel, certain posts are good in shorts. So that's how we strategically place our content. So kind of like that, like, so basically that is helping with the visibility. When people see it, only then people will like it, and if people like it, that content might get viral. But if people do not see the content, then that content may never reach virality, no matter, even if it has the scope or potential to become viral. So strategic use of platform and timing plays a crucial role in enhancing the likelihood of content virality. Emotional and structural elements. Emotional elements such as surprise, humor, nostalgia often plays a pivotal role in content virality. Nostalgia, mostly it's related to schools, for those people, maybe childhood memories, things like that. So there's nostalgia content, like, people come up about, like, tape recorders. When I was a kid, essentially, we didn't used to have MP3s. We didn't used to have, like, digital formats. We had used to have cassettes and a tape player. So cassettes used to have reels. So reels would get stuck. Sometimes it gets torn. Then we have to glue it, and then we play it in a cassette player. So there were VCDs, but instead of the VCRs, there were VCDs and VCRs. Yeah, VCDs. There were CDs, CD player, but I those were video cassette players. Yeah. VCD had already CDs they came. So even the CDs, it was different. So things like that. So even landline telephones also are a nostalgia element. So when somebody does, content using those, then surprise, when people give surprise to somebody else, there are lots of content that we keep on seeing. They try to surprise the poor people by giving them food. They try to surprise their relatives by giving a gift, surprise gift. And then there's humor. There's some are humorous, some are like that. So like funny content. So these are the common topics which can go viral. The structural aspects include having a strong, attention grabbing headline, visually appealing media, and easy to understand messaging. So, in the structural aspects, we are using a headline, as in the name of that video. So, we are using a strong, attention grabbing headline. We are using a strong name headline there. We are creating visually appealing media like the cameras, like good camera movement, things like that, and easy to understand messaging. Whatever message the video is trying to convey or trying to show, it's easy to understand, so that even a kid will be able to understand. We don't need to be Sherlock Holmes, or we don't need to be like very uh, scientific to get what's happening. So these elements work in tandem to boost the shareability of content. So if the structure is okay, the content is of emotional elements, then this content might be shared. So it has scope of being shared. The more it is shared, the more scope it will be to get to become viral. So there's sharing motivations, identity and belief expression. Individuals share content to express their identity and beliefs, often to align with like minded communities or to reflect their personal values. So we try to reflect our personal values and to align with like minded communities. Once you do what you like, you do a video of what you are, then people who are like you they will eventually connect with your content. So this is true for sharing aspect, and this is true for even content which are good content, and they may or may not get viral. So when a content is like it's, say, suppose for us, we will be sharing content which we can relate to. If we can relate to certain beliefs of the content creator, certain videos which talks about similar things, then we tend to share that content more. So this sharing behavior can create a sense of belonging or validation within social circles. Engagement and entertainment. Content is often shared because it informs, entertains, or provides a compelling narrative. Engaging content captures attention, sparks conversation, that is about engagement, and encourages users to share their own experience or opinions, thus expanding its reach. So, and again, we are doing digital marketing here. So, we are relating everything with digital marketing. In this module, we are doing with mobile marketing. So, when we are talking about mobile marketing, then there's virality. So even an organic content, the one that is not within any ad campaign. For ad campaign, we are giving money for to the platform to run our video or our content as in the form of ads. So even when we are creating a video, even you guys, when you create a video, you post it on TikTok, even your content also may get viral. So that is within the mobile marketing thing, within the ambit of mobile marketing, within the boundary of mobile marketing. So when you guys are creating content, your content To be viral, it should have an emotional connect and it should have structural elements. And we should be aware that people will share if they get a sense of belonging or validation within social circles, within their social circles. Then content which is often shared. So your content, if you want it to be shared, then your content should inform, entertain, or provide a compelling narrative. So that is also true for any brand for whom you are doing the digital marketing. If it's your own brand, even then also, if you make posts which informs, entertains, or provides a compelling narrative, just like content marketing that we have been discussing. So like that, um, content can is often shared. So our content can be shared. It has the possibility of being shared. Engaging content captures attention, sparks conversation. So people will converse, they will comment on your post, they will engage, and encourages users to share their own experiences or opinions, thus expanding its reach. Social validation. So sharing content can provide social validation as individuals seek affirmation from peers through likes and shares. This desire for recognition can drive viral trends, influencing what gets shared based on perceived popularity or cultural significance. So social validation, it's what is important in our society. Social validation, it's true, even in our normal household. Say if your neighbor auntie talks good about you, then your family members feels good. If your neighbor aunties talk bad about you, then your family members feel bad. So that is how social validation, how powerful social validation is. So the same thing, it happens even in social media. In social media, we do not have a boundary. In social media, the whole world is one family, like that. So we have social validations. So people who connect with your content, so they will give their affirmations and they will seek affirmations from their peers through likes and shares. So when somebody shares your content, they will receive likes and shares. So that is a form of a social validation. So people share content because of social validation. They You read a content which is meaningful to you, and then you share it in your post, expecting that your followers or your friends who are in the account, they also will be connecting with that content. So that is a form of social validation that we have imbibed inside us, because human beings are social animals. So this desire for recognition can drive viral trends, influencing what gets shared based on perceived popularity and cultural significance. So popularity again is perceived. Popularity does not stays forever. So what is popular now won't be, the people will also forget after some time that something else will be popular. And then there's cultural significance. When a thing stays common between everyone, then that becomes culture. Say a habit becomes, when you do an action can become a habit. A habit can become culture. So when one person does something, he wakes up in the morning, he plows his field. The whole village wakes up in the morning, plows their field. So that becomes a culture. So for every harvesting season, when they cut their plant and when they start cultivating, they perform a ritual. So those becomes culture. So there's harvesting cultures, there are harvesting festivals, there are plowing festivals. different all around the world, and like that there will be different cultural significance for different places, different region, different group of people. So that itself is a part of like the psychology of human beings. But there's also psychological triggers, as we already are talking about emotional the content. So emotional responses. Emotional response are pivotal for virality, as content that elicits strong feelings like joy, sadness, or anger encourages sharing. Like we have, I forgot what was his name, but then we have, I don't know if it's going on in Uganda or not. In here we have faces. Like we have one particular meme face. I am not sure. Let's see if I get here meme. No, I forgot his name. He was a hero, old. So his video is going around a lot because of the expression, because of the expression of his faces. So there's viral content like Humanity Restored, where people are helping and those. So people are connecting with those contents. So basically, like that's why in the previous class we talked about youngsters who are the trendsetters, because it's you guys who set up the trend. Okay, never mind. I don't think I have that movie here because well, that one have been. This one who became meme. So that, like his face. So that's a exhibit tech that broke the internet. Memorable. Patrick Batman. So because of his expressions and all, so that's how people are connecting. People who are like very expressive, but their face shows joy, sadness, and anger. So that encourages sharing, and that's why even his face also is being it's been used in meme. So content creators must tap into these emotions to create a stronger connection with the audience, leading to increased engagement and likelihood of the content being shared. So content creators, if you are doing a faceless video, then you can use his face for your content when you're trying to show something, say like happy or like like happy or something sad. Even his Patrick meme faces. So see, there are lots of faces that are being used, even for sad also. Meme, sad. So those sad. So either you can use somebody else's face, which is very expressive, or maybe you can do a reel with your own face, showing all of those expressions. But that might sound funny in the start, but then if you are into a little bit acting and all, then maybe you'll be able to figure it out. So content creators must tap into these emotions to create a stronger connection with the audience, leading to increased engagement and likelihood of the content being shared. Surprise and shock. Content that incorporates elements of surprise or shock captivates audiences by breaking expectation. This can include unexpected twists, just like in movies, how they do script writing, like for shock and gory horror. There's also Final Destination and movies like that. So like people tend to remember because those are like shocking. So there's also unexpected twists, just like in Hollywood movies and all. Astonishing facts, true facts, dramatic visuals that compel viewers to react and share the content, amplifying its reach. So these are the psychological triggers, emotional responses such as joy, sadness, or anger, surprise and shock, humor, and relatability. So humor is a powerful tool for content virality. We have stand-up comedians. We have lots of things happening in like the humor sector, as it not only entertains but also fosters connection. Because in stand-up comedy, what people are essentially doing, they are just sharing their experience in a very funny and dramatic way. So people who are going through that problem, when they will hear their narrative, then certain people might also find solution in it. That like certain problems in life cannot be solved. So certain problems in life are just to be like just to be laughed at and just to be like let go, let God, things like that. So those that we can solve, we have to solve. And like those problems where there are no solutions or we cannot provide the solution just yet, at your age, at your stand currently, then it's better to just laugh at it and then make a stand-up comedy maybe about it. So that's how also it can foster connection. Relatable content often resonates with audiences, encouraging them to share their own experiences, thus driving further engagement and reinforcing community ties. Crafting virality. So, content structure and clarity. A clear and structured approach is essential in crafting viral content. This includes a compelling headline. Oh, didn't we did it? Conscious messaging and an organized flow that guides the audience through the key points. Clarity ensures the content's messages is understood and easily shareable. We have already done it before, but then there it is again. So it's about compelling headline and concise messaging and an organized flow. Aligning with trends. So when we are like creating video which are trending, it has more chances of going viral. Staying updated with popular culture, social media trends, and audience interests allow creators to craft relevant content that resonates with viewers, making it more likely to be shared. Impactful emotional design. So, designing content that evokes emotion requires attention to visual, language, and medium. Medium, as in it will be in JPEG, it will be in photo format, or it will be like audio visual, it will be like it will be stock video, it will be or what type of medium that you're choosing to express. Engaging imagery, poignant stories, or striking graphics can enhance emotional impact, making the content memorable and shareable, thereby increasing its viral potential. So, content can be viral if it's shocking. Content can be viral if it's very well designed. Metrics and tools. So there's again, we come to KPI. We have been talking about KPI in the initial classes, and then KPI we did it till the data analytics. So to assess the success of a viral content, KPI such as shares, engagement rate, and audience growth must be tracked. These metrics provide insights into what resonates with the audience and guide further connect content creation strategies. So for a viral content, when a content gets viral, then of course we will know about it. But then before it is declared as a viral content, we will have our data analytics. We will have the insights. So we can see the shares, engagement rate, and audience growth, and with that we'll be able to tell that this content may go viral. So when we see that certain content, like you have posted 10 videos suppose, and then one video is doing really very good with shares, engagement rate, and audience growth, then maybe you can push that content more a little bit, share it with little bit of more your friends, or you connect, you go, you comment, you reply, do activities like that, and then more and more people will be connecting with it, and that content may get viral. So there's again tools for content creation that you guys are using Adobe Suite. So there's Canva for graphics, we have seen that. CapCut is for videos. So BuzzSumo is another. It's for trend analysis. So help streamline content development and enable creators to produce engaging material efficiently and increase the productivity. Tracking and analyzing success. Using analytics tool to track and analyze the performance of viral content is crucial. Metrics such as watch time, engagement rates, and social shares offer valuable feedback, allowing creators to refine their strategies and increase the effectiveness of future content. So when we keep on tracking our content, that we have to do, if you are serious about social media marketing, if you're serious about digital marketing for your brand or for your customer's brand, then we have to go through, keep on analyzing almost every other day. We have to go through the content analysis whenever we post new content, and then we have to see the demographics of people who are going, so that we can create strategy. We can find out what type of content we should be creating in the next batches, in the future, what type of contents we should be creating. So in conclusion, understanding the dynamics of viral content is essential for successful digital marketing. By leveraging emotional triggers, crafting clear and impactful content, and utilizing the right tools and metrics, marketers can significantly enhance their chances of content virality. The goal should be to create value and relatability, forging connections with the audience. So for brands, the audience are their customers, potential customers. So they have to create value with the content, create content with something which is important for the customers, so that they can also relate with it, they can connect with it. And we are doing emotional triggers as in we are creating with psychological triggers, emotional responses as joy, sadness, or anger, surprise or shock, humor, and relatability. So it's humor and relatability, like with content that people can relate to. People can relate to problems, people can relate to solutions, people can relate to a lot of things that we have imbibed. Just like that, everybody has a mother, so when we do a relatable content with mothers, then it's more likely for people to click to it. But then almost everyone is creating content with mothers. That's why it has to be something innovative. If it's innovative, then those content also have chances of getting viral. So with that, if you have any questions, do you have any question, anyone? So this is viral content development. Anybody, any questions?